Right, welcome to it. It is another episode of the Sports Chat, the most anticipated interview that we've been promising you. It was supposed to happen last Friday, and we had a special day that day, and it was supposed to be extraordinary special had it been accordingly in terms of the plans. But obviously, Ubabu Twala couldn't make it, and I've explained to some of the people who are asking me, without you. We were expecting an interview. The next thing they are seeing the celebration of one of our own, Usulukela Mulamu, the social media manager. But today, the 18th of July, it is Mandela Day. And yes, we're managing, or rather, we managed to bring Yenage Ubabutwala here in Tembisa 111 Lodge. That's where we at the moment for this interview. Babutwala. Hey, sabapromise abantu last. Sithi awuzofika asikhululekeni isigcwala ibhavu. Hey, izinto zange zihamba kahle. What happened?
Yeah, man, sorry, bro, man. But it's a part of our life.
Yes.
We always face those challenges in life, but then it is what it is, my brother.
It is what it is. Right, we are joined by Ubab Twala. Some of the people know him as Upawa Twala. He is from KZN, drove all the way for this interview, the chairman and the founder of Yonage Future Tournament. Obviously, we will be speaking into details as to what is all about when it comes to a future tournament. We know that this year it happened right here in Gauteng, right here at Boxback. That's where it took place. It has concluded, so we'll get into details with that.
Yeah, I can say. Yeah. No, I'll keep on posting it so that people can see.
Yeah, no, it's really fun. You find out food mashini. Neighbor yakho.
No, ingane cousin actually. Yeah, so I'm so I was like, how? So cool. So day before I gave him a mashili. So I told him, no, tomorrow I'm leaving to Joburg.
Yes.
My figure mina ufuzo ufuna imali. Kodwa manje unalokuthi ufuna amashumi.
Yes.
Samnika amashumi. So wabona intwana.
Yeah.
And utalana phone zilo utalana.
Yes. Sebenzisa ipopo.
Yeah, ngiyamxoxa ipopo. Yeah, but then man I'll try man. What's the potential?
Yes. Especially with side your comedian.
Yeah. Well, is smart, so we need to try and look after him.
It is the 18th of July today, Mandela Day. But together in 67 minutes. 67 minutes are today. You don't see it as significant.
No, man, I didn't plan it. The reason being, we had a tournament. It was hectic, isn't it? There's on the table.
Yes.
So unfortunately, I didn't plan. But I remember last year I've managed to donate it to a local school. But then we'll see. Mandela Day, even next year, it will be called.
Yes. So we're seeing our teams preparing for the upcoming season as far as DSTV Premiership is concerned. Kaizer Chiefs will be playing the Botswanian side. In Royal, is it Royal Leisanelo Tepomatet? Yes, the Township Rollers. Yes, Township Rollers. They'll also be playing a Tanzanian team, African Young SC. And Pirates won because of the influence of their head coach, Jose Rivero. They are out in Spain, Mamelodi Sundowns, and Netherlands. And then we have our supporters, particularly of Kaizer Chiefs, complaining why Chiefs yodlala nabantu who are probably less developed as far as football is concerned, if they really want to be a strong team and gun for a title. What's your opinion when it comes to that?
I would be honest, my brother. Football, it's all about the plan. It's all about the approach as a team. I think Bona is a Kaizer Chiefs. The way Babona Nakona, maybe kuzobasebenza, but then league it's a journey, my brother.
Yes.
When you start this journey, you need to be strong, and compare previous season. it was poor for a caliber Chiefs, So I would say it was over difficult again, to see them being Kaiser Chiefs. Yes, Khumbula Kaiser Chiefs got Stuart Baxter, VV.
Yeah.
One of those what kind of punch, kind of it was one of the best striker Mamson.
Yeah.
Those boys, those players, they were hungry for success. I would say Amachita, they are not hungry.
Yeah.
Compare Amachita before, but I thought team cool. Even management, they learn from their mistakes. So if they keep on doing the same mistake that they did before, it's gonna be the same thing.
Same result.
We'll see coach phinde treated the way okungekho right because of but they are impatient to be honest because of what happened for the past couple of I think 7 to 8 years now. There's nothing on the table. So as my fans, they need to truth on the table. So uh, the management must take a bullet.
Yeah. They've tried to boost or not even to boost but they just downgraded to Atazani back to assistant coach, and then they took Mulefenzeki head coach, and then they signed a couple of players, and people were thinking with the approach of Atazwane of bringing the Bonalak Chiefs, building the team. They were supposed to continue with that. Some of the people are thinking, there's nothing much that Mulefenzeki will do for the team.
To bring coach Ntsenge, it's a good idea. It's a good decision because of if you bring someone from outside who I think who needs 2 seasons
Yeah.
to manage to implement his philosophy, it's gonna be a mess because of Coach Ntsenge was there for a decade, while in South Africa, he knows how to do his in Mzansi. I believe he knows the culture of the Kaiser Chiefs. But I think that's why I personally think to use a center, a defensive midfielder in the middle of the park, it's where the problem started. Because how can you be offensive if you're still using the defensive, which is you defending with 7 players?
Yeah.
But I think he learn from his mistakes. He's a good coach because of he's a legend of the game. He knows how to do things. Let's hope for the best. He will bring back the club.
While on the coaches, right? Mamelodi Sundowns co-coach Steve Kompela decided to shock us and join Imoroka Swallows. What do you make of that move?
Sometimes we buy business. I must say that probably. But then, coach Steve Abe, co-coach, for me it was not working for him.
Yeah.
Because when he was there at a village in the children as a head coach, he deserved to stay as a head coach.
Yeah.
You've got his son, Charlie. It shows. I saw some posts previously before the trend in that was Charlie will join
Swallows
or even Coach Steve.
Yes.
I saw some posts from Charlie to say even Coach Steve, this is my son, and like valuable which no how much it does join either in Swallows. But then for Swallows, I think they're trying to reinforce management, benzi izinto ngendlela right. Because Swallows, Morocco Swallows, it's a big team, like a support abantu abobaba bomkhulu. So which is they need to bring back those memories. That's why they say no. This year we'll use that name for Imorka. So I think the journey continue for Coach Steve. We know him from Free State Stars, Maritzburg, good Chiefs. And unfortunately, Wamanje as a head coach, we're still expecting a lot from him.
Yes, we've seen our teams reinforcing their squads, making quite a few a number of signings. Which signing would you say has impressed you in the transfer window?
I will say before to I would say if he chooses sign listen
Yes.
Kaping
Yeah.
and this guy was playing maybe he's still playing for him respect human.
Yes.
I would say one of the best for me
Yes.
because those players they are good in football.
Yeah.
They just need the opportunity, a fair opportunity to play under the umbrella, which this umbrella is not leaking, and
Yeah.
then they will give us something because of they are our boys from South Africa, which we need such players to compete in terms of Bafana Bafana because now we're really struggling. As you see, Kosafa Cup, we blow out semi final,
Yes.
but then it goes back to who structures as a development, my brother. I mean, I'm a person who likes development. I can say the whole thing, coaching under 13, because I know it's where the journey starts.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where the journey starts, as far as development is concerned. And speaking of Kosafa Cup, Abafana bazamile, but obviously they bowed out. And in South Africa, qualifiers were FIFA World Cup 2026. We already know which teams we will be going up against. And obviously, we wish our boys all the best. But so far, I think so good with Coach Hugo Bruce.
Yeah, legend. He knows his story. But uyawasinika ama-doubt uma sengasafuna umshishi.
Yes.
But now umshishi is a regular player for his team. But South Africa, I mean, I always say we can't build the house all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to go down and deep down, dig and see what's the problem for us as a country. We've got a beautiful stadiums, we've got a beautiful talented boys around the country.
Yeah.
Why not sing as tool is a computer? Nabo England, Nabo German. The problem is if you can see Ngabona under 9 in Madrid in Barcelona. They went through channel as professional players. So they implement this thing at the early age. So Tina Lamzans Siakinju program. That's a problem.
Banyana, they're heading out. They are, in fact, they're up. They will be playing up against, both Sweden. They're in New Zealand and Australia for the Women's World Cup. We saw the saga that happened before they took off. But I saw obviously their friendly games that they played, winning 2-0 up against Costa Rica. Mentally, physically, are they strong to compete at such global stage?
They are. Let me just use the one way. We don't respect Abusi's speed as a country. That's the sad part because if you can see, they're doing very well. Compare Machita.
Yes.
So, to be honest with you, we need to respect. We need to see important. Yeah, labo girl labo. Bashy span. Mabengene ground and they know ukuthi kumele siwine. So, abo put bethu it's accessible.
Yeah.
So I think as a country, even custodian yet, they need to sit down and see what it. So that they can be confident. Confident.
Yeah.
So they must understand. It was unprofessional. Even not original league as yes, so. But how about Mundo Lala World Cup and then treated. It was unfair for Abusis, but they are soldier on.
Yeah.
Don't bring it.
Let's hope so, and wishing them all the best. Those are our ladies. Obviously, we're rallying behind them. Now we're switching gears, and obviously, we now talk about a future tournament, which is why we decided to bring Babu Twala right here for this episode. It is episode number 12. Future tournament, Ikale 2016, if I'm not mistaken. And this year, we decided to bring it here in Gauteng. What was the thinking ukuthi letting up?
My brother, Lindo le future tournament, playing kaNkulunkulu is not playing power. In tournament masiqala 2016 siyiqale khona la eGauteng ngokuthi indoda ibuye KZN yabo. So kumele ngibhalansise ekhaya nale away. So I said to myself, no, I have to try ukuthi nasekhaya ngiyenze. Because of charity is at home. So 2016 masiyiqala la siyiqale ngama-division ayi-2 kwaba ama-top 8 under 15 or 17. It was hard. I'm not saying it is easy now, but it's hard. But with our passion, the reason is because of I've got a team, busy Power United. So it was like uma intwana zikhulu ngiyibona intwana good, and then siya for ama-trials. That's why I cancel ama-trials. Rather zidlale intwana sibiza abajita ama-scouts bazibona ngoba ama-trials uthola ukuthi niyahamba nalapha enithubeni iline iqala i-sunset, and then you figure out abajita bekhathele nalabo yabo. So I've said to myself, now let me start something ezonikeza into opportunity yabo ukuthi zithi intwana no sizidlala under this atmosphere, and then mentally usu-add something kuyumfana. So i-team, i-tournament, we share same vision.
So 2016, we are in 2023 now. Obviously, it's a journey, and obviously, as you are saying, but it's not easy. What are some of the most, difficult challenges you've had to endure with the tournament?
When it's come to the sponsorship, you're the main challenge. I can tell you, no matter how to tournament, people they will come in numbers, team they will, the participant will respond. So if you win their heart, they put it in their calendar. When a tournament is a gas, which is we call future tournament. That's why I'm Power or Zakhele, because this is a community thing. Which they must come and enjoy. So the biggest challenge ever, sponsorship. If I can see myself in signing contract, no, Tina will sponsor you for 5 years or until infinite, maybe. I will say no. Now starting to reach their level in the city, not one day. Ngoba mabra iplan lami ukuthi ngi-engage nama-companies amaningi, especially intwana ezincane, sikwazi ukuthi khona izintwana ezingekho good in football. We need to look after leyo nto leyo ukuthi okay intwana mayidlala uyibona okay, but it's not that, njengoba ubona uLu, we need to create islot sakhe ngoba ebholeni yambona is not there. So we need to see ukuthi okay intwana maye ikubonisa i-potential yabo ukuthi akwazi ukukhuluma into as intwana angathi uyibhale phansi, yabo creativity. So zonke into lezo zifall under i-umbrella future tournament ngoba it's an organization. So now if I can engage myself with the big companies whereby I can assist intwana, mhlawumbe khona izintwana ezidlala football azinama-cops, khona izintwana eziyesgele azinabhathu. So zonke lezo zinto lezi it comes back to me as a leader or as a founder tournament. Okay, how can I help the community? As I've said before, I wish ngingabahlabela inkomo just to say thank you Mawuthi community, because of they come in numbers and support. Even there's no security there, but they protect me. There's nothing will happen wrong la. As a community, they pegged the ground. Some of them they said no, next time we need to take this tournament to the stadium, which is impossible for me because of India so queen.
So now the word or igama future tournament, as you mentioned, you didn't want to name it Power Tournament or Zakhele Tournament. What was the thinking process? Okay, now I've concluded future tournament is the way to go.
As izinto zenzeka yabo lento le ngangisewumuntu osasebenza kwenye company, ngangibuye emsebenzini ngisikhathalele yabo, ngasiplome ngathi ngish azintwana ziyangistressa lezi ama-trials sake saya e-Max Park siyotrayela laphana. was not worth it for me now. As umuntu obekade isidinga ispanel team. So it happened ukuthi kube lento yokuthi noma kumele ngenze leli into ani future. Yabo malelo gama libele mangikhuluma ukuthi hayi ngifuna ukwenza le future. And remember I was young, mina problem ngizibuyele emakhaya. And ungafika ngathi wena ile awuthi le emakhaya from la ukubona khona ukuthi is it rural area. But ngokuthi sifike eJozi, engage yourself nabantu abangakufundisa izinto eziningi. I remember 2015 I went to Auckland Park. Ngonokhela umarawe wendini. Yabo. And uRobert hey nami I was like at the same time ngihappy ukuthi ngiyambona. But deep down konke ngiyifuna ngidinga i-platform. Yabo. The guy was honest to me. No, if izinto ufuna uzenze kumele wenze 1 to 2 ulandele 1. You can't just pop in a studio uthena uzofuna umuntu so. But even now lawo magama sakhe, that's why ezinye izinto mangizenza I think sengikhulile manje yabo. Because of aqala lento I was young from nasemakhaya to see someone ngimbona TV kuba yabo. But now I've learned a lot kulezi zinto. Ngoba ngiya mention ukuthi I've got a team intwana zithola ama contract with DDC yabo. We managed to deal nalento efana lezo. So I've learned a lot kulento industry because of abachita engithe mangena kubo, even uSibusiso Vilakazi, the Valdez. I've learned a lot. He's my friend now through the football. You know, we share a lot now. Uyangibonisa ezinye izinto. I remember the guy Thabiso Musia. He was working for Power FM. Since the interview wami ngayiposta mina engakayi-arrange ukuthi uzoyidlala. So zonke it was mina I'm happy ukuthi so he phoned me and said, how can you do this? You understand? Angithi mina like mina ngihappy excitement bro ukuthi no bro next time masenze into so fanele kube yimi ngizokutshela ukuthi and then now we can post it now you know. So zonke into lezo uyafunda yabo. So that's why I'm saying Bram ukuthi mina Bram ngibuya emakhaya, but then background it doesn't mean ukuthi mhlambe lokho engikwenza manje it's just that uNkulunkulu uthe asikwenze just to help intwana ngoba ziyayithola i-platform. One, intwana udlala under the atmosphere there. Two, kuba nabantu abayiscoutha intwana yabo. But the sad part ngale intwana I will be honest, they reach a level and then they thought they made it, you know. And then ezinye zithola sejoin ama-drugs. Then ama-drugs awaspani kule industry because the industry ifuna energy yakho football. But then I believe ezinye ezikwenzile they learn from their mistake. No, what we did it was wrong. So we need to go and maybe we need to continue where we left. But like I said, like question yakho ukuthi i-future tournament bro, into engathi mangiyithi ngiya-elaborate hayi mhlawumbe ungadideka ngoba nami into yafika kimi emqondweni. Kodwa manje the way singakhona ukwabona uma wenza izinto sekunabantu abakuncedayo. Siyabona ukuthi into isikhulile ngoba lapho sisiphanisa ama-ground awu-5 manje before besisiphanise eli-1. So sekunabantu ukuthi makuqala tournament we sit down si-discuss si-plan. Sekunabantu abenza i-feature yabo. Before lento bengizenzela mina bro, yonke into ngiyishayela mina yabo. Makunama-problems upower yabo, whatever yenzakalayo upower. But now we work as a team. Vixeni sibambe itiya lapha eKasi Amagwinya. And the nice thing, those local business mina ngidla mahala during i-tournament. Even kundikhanda lamasaluni eKasi mahala because of what I'm doing for a community. But right, which is good for intwana. So nje yabo ukuthi that name ela-click again ngangixoxa ngithi ngifuna ukwenzela intwana future.
So you've mentioned ukuthi tournament doesn't have a sponsor. Survive kanjani because obviously running a tournament needs money, you know, transports are involved. igaholo, security, aborevre, abantu abasizayo, and all of that.
I think ama-team ajoin i-tournament, we share same vision. We are using our affiliations for our team. Because much that's why I need to, if I can get some the more stakeholders, especially the juniors, well as there's no money when it's coming to our league. We just buy our matches, see our trophy. And the good thing about those years, we never experienced in the Gucci tournament is in Brazil. Even though some people they empty promises lapha, but we've tried to rather we suffer Tina as a committee than ukuthi usuke Limpopo usuke wherever ngoba thina sisenza ama-team 80% wama-team abuya ngaphandle kwe-Gauteng. Yes, because of some of them sivele thina sifuna i-document la kudlala ngekhadi kudlala awudlali nge-certificate because certificate senza kube worse. So lawo ma-affiliations ba-discipline when it's come to imali ukuthi we need to pay our referee, we need to high sound, we need to buy my jersey, igawulo nathi as a committee during the day, we need to get you food. So yonke into siyenza bese sihamba mhlawumbe there's a company lesikasi ebizwa i-Green Veil. The white guy there used to support us ngegrocer kahle ukuthi okay James na igrocer for i-committee, lenze siyasesicovered thola bona bayi-2 ekuseni basiphekela during the day siyakulanda bayadla bo-ref nakwena manje technical or i-committee LOC. So zonke lezo zinto lezo zi-under i-umbrella shuthi thina as i-tournament suke sidepend i-budget yethu idepend kuma-affiliations. But last year Hollywood came on board, tried to assist. It was good, ngoba even mistakes esasikhuphula. But now we need to go back to our objective as a tournament. No more under 21, from under 11 to under 19, because it plan late to promote the talent. Some of the boys told me to be league 21, slightly mistakes be actually TDC exposure. So it means plan I'm not going to invite a coach of his team. No, I mean I believe we would see shy like my TDC teams or like my academies. When you play a tournament and then as a coach, a professional, they will see it on internally 1, 2, 3 is a secret. So that's a plan from now. We're not gonna stop even if without sponsorship. We'll try. We pray every day. We pray. Nothing humble. Then internal
Inspiring young talent. So now your highlight, your biggest highlight, since the tournament is this is my biggest highlight. What can that be?
As a ukubona i-community before being scarce to come and support, but ukubona abantu abadala bephethe ama-camp chair past 10 ukuthi kudlala bacha. So it give me like that's why I wish ngaye ngihlabele inkomo siyishaye lapha egrawundini just to say thank you mafethu i-support yenu it's amazing. Angikhulumi ngokuthi ukhona ukuthi mawusegroundini ubone ngale ngemuva, mawusegroundini awuboni ngale ngemuva. It shows ukuthi from 2019 it was a turn up ukuthi should into le siyayenza kuphela maqala, and then sathola amazulu send ama-sculptures abo la ngabona ukuthi no this thing le yenzeka ngempela. And then usukwazi receive a call from radio station, especially the biggest radio station in the world or in the country, Ukhozi FM. It's something else. Since ukhuluma nabantu more than 10 million, you understand? But then it shows ukuthi siyakhula. So i-highlight yami nje ukuthi ukubona abantu bebaningi egroundini ama-supporters sekucula i-national anthem because of me. Normally ngilanda i-time emakhaya ngizokhuluma ngama half time because for me ngibona ukuthi la bantu baningi kakhulu. think I can walk around just to greet abantu, to shake hands now, to say thank you for your support, because of I can tell you, baba, ngesizulu bathi kuphuma nesinedolo la. Wonke umuntu bada for ngoJune. And another thing, mangokhe eKasi estradini. It was the end of May. The question is, iqala nini tournament? Everyone. So that's why I'm saying, bro, I wish I can do something for Bona, but we are growing. We manage to do something.
Now, speaking of attendance, particularly when it comes to community, a lot of people, especially abantwana abancane, they would say, like, there's no support coming from abazali babo, abazali busy, particularly us as black people. Abazali busy ukuzobukela abantwana ey'kolweni, emagroundini, when it's sports. And obviously we're seeing abelungu bayakhona ukuthi bayasupport abantwana babo, babathengele ama-cox and every equipment that they need. To address that, what do you think ukuthi needs to happen ukuthi abazali abamnyama particularly bakwazi ukusupport abantwana babo?
Simple, bro. Yabo intwana mayiphuma endlini iya egroundini, umzali must say something kulo ntwana. Good luck or all the best or udlale kahle mfana wami, yabo. Iqala endlini. If umzali ingane mayiyodlala ibhola, bro, abone ukuthi musha isikhathi sakho, bla bla bla, yabo. Most cases that's why umuzi voice yami kuba ngabomama. Musha isikhathi sakho, you understand? But mhlambe eKasi kulo era nisuke kuyo, if kunomfana oyi-1 odlala somewhere, I think if they are close to football, I think it's where they will change their mind or for inspiration. Oh no, mfana one day ngapop. Mina bro, a gloomy player eKasi, yabo. And ngalibona lentwana ukuthi intwana le good at the age of 8 years. Ikwazi ukudlala nama-under 13 team eKasi, yabo. Ila ngabona khona it's very important ukuthi ngithathele abafana laba badlale ibhola elokishini, yabo. Ngoba mawubheka uyabona ukuthi umfana ugood, just udinga nje, yabo. So ila ngabona khona ukuthi no, shoot into ngiyakwazi ukuyenza. If uzogroom iplayer until kuze kufike kule level le ukuthi umfana assign professional contract, you always there. And another thing ukuthi sinama team from eKasi. The question is, yini esiyitholayo? That's a question ehlala ivela kithi thina ama-amateur coaches, yabo. Uthanda ngikhuliseni, mhlawumbe uthola mhlawumbe i-jacket, yabo. And then you will say, hey, mfana udlala ibhola. But I always advise no man, it's all about the approach yakho, how to do things when as a coach or information onayo, yabo. Ngoba lento lena singathi sinayo into so kanti into edinga ulwazi ukuthi nomfana wami seka-reach le stage, mina as i-founder yakhe ngimgrumile as i-developer yakhe, yini engiyitholayo. Enye into esifesana nayo thina kuma-amateur level sinama-team, bona umfana udlala somewhere, ubuya khona la buya khona, engaya mhlawumbe ku-academy eyaziwayo eSouth Africa, but before lo academy leyo khona la buya khona. That's the information esilekha kuyo ethi ngipopha ngani mina as umuntu oyifana, ngoba yimi kahle kahle umqalo walento, yabo. But yikho ngisho ngithi question yakho mhlawumbe ukuthi abazali they must support ingane zabo. Abanye babazali uthola ukuthi ingane une-anger between yena nengane, and then ingane mayiphuma la esitradini something else, yabo. And then mayifika kimi as uPower, mina ngibona ingane right, but mayifika endlini akusingane right, and then umzali uyagive up. But ngibonile abanye during i-tournament from eKasi, they were there to support ingane zabo, especially ngama-finali, yabo, to show support, ngoba kuyamenza umfana afile, yabo, abe ne-confidence ukuthi no, mina ekhaya they do support me. Besides ukuthenga ama-cox but i-support, ingane iyodlala, you there, you support, even if you don't have money, yabo. Just to support as umzali, to get my point. Sure.
Now, there's a tournament we're speaking of record ukuthi uzabuyenza soon. In fact, it is starting, I think, on the 29th of July. MKF tournament izabenzeka eDumbe. Ihamba kanjani amalungiselelo and khona sibheke which divisions?
Liyasedumbe bro. It's a tournament. The chairman or the CEO MKF. MKF is it's a project and trading, which is it's a company. So the guy he phoned me last time. He said, "No, we need to organize a tournament." I said, "Oh, okay, it's fine. I'm available, bro. I can just use network yam to bring whatever uyidingayo. Ngoba ngoba nje manje ngoba iqala ngeyi-29 kuzothi ngeyi-25 August ama-final. We bring ama-legend uDr Khumalo just to show us ushukela lo iswazi sasubonele ekudeni yabo. And then ihamba kahle ngoba kuzoba i-top 16 and then izodlala Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday until that's why izothatha almost a month until i-25. But then I will say, because mina as an organizer, mina I will say I would think Ntwana ngizivalele ngaphandle. I can advise Ntwana ukuthi, especially KZN, Zululand, which is the school. I can advise Ntwana ukuthi, or ama team or ama managers, it's very important to play a league. Because mina as uphawu mangifika in a tournament, ngifika nabantu abazobona Ntwana. Ngifika nabantu abazothi hayi Ntwana good. But I can't host the tournament my juniors. So there's no card. You want me to use his birth certificate. You can go Omakera and Bolek certificate. And then Utuna 18 and 19. So that's why I said my advice to especially a KZN, let's visit our nearest LFA or region to inquire in the Bazama League so that mina mangiza mina organize tournament khona ngale I cancel a tutu document because of there were so many teams. Even you can check a group in it now. So many teams, but everyone was like, hey, Mr. Power, I'm just waiting on my card. I said to them, no, we can't host the tournament without my card. If you don't have a card, don't join the tournament because of it was 13 and 15, 17. Everything was organized. Even the local tax association, transporting Ntwana is moving around like ground. But then I hope they will understand me. Benze the way mina ngifisa ngakhona ukuthi let's join the league. Once I join mina ngoba ngiza ne tournament ama-team azodlala, and then we can play the tournament emakhaya. Bring whoever bamfunayo to come and motivate Ntwana, understand it well. So that's why I mean with MKF everything is all in order, but ukuze kube khona MKF tournament ngithi fanele kube khona ama-juniors so that izohlala ikhona i-MKF. Ngoba i-MKF ifocus kuphi this year ifocus kuma-senior teams. In order for MKF ihlala ikhona, we need to motivate and encourage under 13 babe active ngoba bazokhula mhlawumbe umunye una-16 17 engadlala kuma-first team.
So as tournament organizers, as we wrap up, do you guys take into consideration in the ambulance on the ground? Because in most cases, I was attending the tournament and they don't have even a first aid kit as a team. And then one of the players collapsed and they didn't know what to do. The only thing they could bring a ground in is just and it's sad. So I wanted to find out, which like in terms of ukuthi ambulance maybe is a ground in process yakho ihamba kanjani.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Indaba zama-ambulance, we approach them. I personally approach them. Quotation account is too high. So you need sponsorship in order for never blame nalabo badla sama tournament to ambulance ayikho. Because if unga-arrange mhlambe nesibhedlela mhlambe locally uthi hayi ngizonifonela leyo ngeke isipane bro. What if uyabafonela i-ambulance isaphumile kanti makune-ambulance ehleli la, but then mina ngathi ngiyenza kwathiwa around 80,000. But then if une sponsorship, it's very important ukuba nami. Even i-SAPS, it's very important ukuthi ibe khona just to park the car there and sit down as amaphoyisa ukuthi no isimo thina la. I wish mhlambe ngoba enye into esihlupha na Bram kulama as ama organizer, ama-objective they are not the same. So ngithola ukuthi umjida u-grand financially, but ubona it's pointless ukuba ne-ambulance egroundini. That's why, like I said before, our objectives are not the same. Si-host ama-tournament, yes, but the way senza ngakhona izinto akuzukufana. Mina I'm still trying ukuthi mangatholi funding, and then security ingaba tight, just for sake of security program. And then ilento ama-ambulance ngoba kuyenzeka intwana ikhawathelwe vele, to be honest, kufanele bayi-attende. Thina-ke angithi uma ungabheka lama-top 8 sodlala emakasi, ngena umfana nesigubhu. Uma ungamlandela lo mfana ukuthi ufike enze ufika mina naso lesigubhu, yabo, and then i-player suku. So masikhula, another thing mina ezinye izinto I've learned from Egomora, my man Pio. He taught me a lot from even i-tournament ukuthi ibe ne-website. He's the one who said no, awukwazi njalo mntwana hlala uphethe amaphepha. Mawuza kimi unginikeza i-link, yabo, ngivula i-link, ngiyabona futhi tournament, into so okay, but mawuzohlala uphathe iphepha, it's pointless, it's unprofessional. So it's one of the guy who stayed behind me, advisor. I used to go there and bring my games set up, nathi ngisho ukuthi one day sibe nama-board, yabo, kudlalwe ngaphakathi kodwa kube nama-advertising board, ama-sponsors awe-team, yabo. Angithi nathi we are growing. We need to learn from the best.
So in closing, what can you say about the tournament, and obviously probably a message to where you're from, the KZN?
I can start emadlaleni kaSlava eDumbe, yabo. What's important, like I said, the first thing is let's just focus on joining league. I wish they can understand that it's very, very important to join a league. It was to compete, but there's something in I'm cooking something for Idumbe, and then let's hope izohamba kahle. Come back to Gauteng, program Gauteng ezinye izinto simple, because ezinye izinto zikhona la eduze, but I wish I can get the funding for next edition, and then the community now izofila as a part and parcel in tournament, because manje bangama-spectators, they just come and support, but I can tell you one step at a time. I wish we stay as the way they humbled, will continue and produce iy'ntwana ezi-right ekasi, sibe ney'ntwana nathi ezidlala professionally, not to say ukuthi ekasi only, but everyone through this tournament. And then you can say tournament, it's a good platform for iy'ntwana, but I wish next year, lastly mhlawumbe ukubonga i-local primary school where they camp, principal umamazala laphana, he always open the doors for iy'ntwana, ithole nesobho ekuseni, i-winter zigawule iy'ntwana, yabo, they look after iy'ntwana. So nje we'll try to lift up the standard. Yearly, yabo, school and arches, future tournament, we inspire young talent.
Before we close, do you want to say something? Because
okay. So the show off record, so which one was we show on record? So
no, you can say it on record. On record, not off record. Yeah, that's why I wanted to say.
Okay, sure. So Nakhulumane ngathanda ukwazi ukuthi njengoba benisha i-tournament i-Boxburg, right? You said ukuthi i-community managed to come up, right? How are you able to move within spaces akhona la Gauteng ukuthi this time this time right? And like your future plans in the coming stages, time like the elevate to what level when we speak about the tournament, and futhi ama prizes ahamba kanjani now as well.
Yeah, well, to see if I can say one tournament, if I can engage myself nama institution ukuthi intwana ayithole depend kwi-grade ekuyo yabo. Intwana mhlawumbe yenza grade 10 or grade 12, I mean sazi ukuthi what the next yabo, ngoba ezinye ithola ukuthi ziyabhayiziseka in terms of funding nani yabo. Angithi we inspire young talent. Khona intwana engeke ipophe through football, izopopha through scale. You understand? So for us as a tournament ngoba sikhula, zonke izinto yabo, we need to sit down and see wonke ama-aspect ukuthi okay, if intwana ngoba asikwazi ukuthi iyeke ngokuthi ayikho good ebholeni, but ngingakumentionela ngolu ukuthi yambona ukuthi uslam, so we need to look after those kids abaslam, sazi ukuthi kusasa those are our future leaders yabo, esingathola something from kubo. But then ama-preparation is underway now ukuthi senze sure ukuthi yonke into 100%.
I think that's how we'll hold it right here. It is the 12th episode of the Sports Chat, and we'd just like to say thank you, Ms. Katsako, driving all the way to come for this interview. We really appreciate it, and all the best when it comes to your future tournament. And as I've previously said, we probably one day, and that is sharing nice pictures as far as the tournament is concerned. Thank you so much. That's how we hold it. Plenty of more content to come right here on the Sports Chat.
Hi, my name is Twala from Israel, Kuruleng, but originally from KZN Dumbe. I'm a co-founder of a future tournament. My social media on Facebook, you can like our page of future tournament, and then personally, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you can say Twala. Hi, it's Twala here. I just did an interview with the Sport Chat. What an amazing interview. Can you please just subscribe or go Sport Chat and like their page? Sure.